JMC part number JMA6-1000HD24-RG. This new rocker amp kit is made specifically for the 2024 Harley RoadGlide. Kit includes custom-made connection harnesses and is 100% plug-and-play into the electrical system, providing 4 channels of amplification at 230 watts RMS power per channel times 4 into a 2-ohm speaker load. Amplifier mounts into the in-fairing cradle using our custom bracket and mounting hardware. This is the most powerful amplifier available for your Harley and will provide lower distortion levels, better bass response, and superior on-highway performance. Follow along as we first remove the windshield support brackets, dash trim, and top fairing cowl. Then remove the 2 bottom inner fairing screws, both speaker grills, the 2 screws under the speaker grills, followed by all screws on top, then lift off the outer fairing shell. Now remove the seat and all 4 fuel tank bolts. Then remove the main fuel line from the tank, unplug the vent line at the back of the tank, along with the short vent line at the front of the tank, and as you lift up and remove the fuel tank itself, slide the still attached vent lines out of the little black clips as shown. Remove the zip ties and tape from the plastic wire housing enclosure, then lift up on the left side to open, and then install the J&M wiring harness adapter under the seat. Remove and unplug the headlight assembly. Route the main power cable from the back side of the fairing up through the center opening position and then remove the stock amplifier component. Unplug the stock speaker wires and connect the amplifier output harness to the corresponding connectors. Then plug the custom RCA input harness into the two remaining speaker wire connector plugs. Remove the two stock wiring clips and slide out of the way as shown. Then position the rocker amp in place and secure using the mounting bracket and spacers as you apply a slight rearward pressure to the amplifier. Before reconnecting the stock Harley amp, you will need to reduce the size of the amp so that there are no clearance problems when reinstalling it into the fairing. If you will be using one of the new A to B digital to analog converters that are now becoming available in place of the stock Harley amp, you can skip this next portion of the video on the modifications to the stock Harley amp. First, remove the 4 bottom screws from the stock Harley amp and gently pry apart as shown. Then install the 4 heat sinks on both sides of the amplifier PCB and position them so that all 8 screws line up properly. Now slide the first piece of shrink wrap material over the entire assembly and shrink into place with a simple hairdryer or heat gun. Repeat this process with the second piece. Using a sharp razor knife or box cutter, trim around all 4 heat sinks to expose the cooling fins as shown, and then trim around the connector end of the PCB. Then slide over the top both pieces of plastic bubble material and secure with the plastic zip tie. This simple repackaging method for the Harley amp will survive for many years inside the fairing. Now reconnect the Harley amp and press into position. Then peel the backing off of the Velcro pieces on top of the rocker amp and press the Harley amp back down on top. Now route the main amplifier power cable up through the fairing as shown and plug into the amplifier along with the orange wire connector. Now connect the white amplifier output plug into the harness along with the 4 RCA connectors, red to red and white to white, then secure with electrical tape. Now connect the 4-pin plug with the blue wires on it into the stock wiring harness, up under the inside of the fairing as shown, leaving the other end of the stock wiring harness plug open. Now run the main amplifier power cable down through the plastic wiring harness channel toward the battery. Then connect the main power cable direct to the battery, red to the positive post and black to the negative post. Then reinstall the fuse and all pieces back on top of the battery. Then connect the orange wire to the wire harness adapter plug. Now turn the system on and test for sound from all speakers. Then secure the plastic wire harness housing back into place with zip ties. Now reinstall the fuel tank and reconnect all vent lines along with the main fuel line and electrical connector. Now replace the fairing speakers with a good set of rockers. Now button up all the wiring and tie into place as shown, paying close attention to the position and routing of the main power cable and plug. Then plug in the headlight and reinstall back into the fairing. Now reinstall the fairing shell, fairing speaker grills, trim pieces, windshield, and seat in the reverse order in which you removed them. Turn the audio system on and test the speakers for proper sound at maximum volume. Corporation has been in the motorcycle audio business for more than 46 years. This is what we do.